That is a shark. This is what is called no ways.
With a key, you unlock a door to imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sight. A dimension of sound. A dimension of mind. You're moving through a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. Guiding you through this wondrous journey is the hypnotic sound of the Twilight Zone.
When I hear this melody, this strange illusion takes over me. Through a tunnel of the mind, perhaps a present or future time. Whoa, out of nowhere comes the song, this melody that keeps feeling wrong. Pyramidal locomotion from this mystic unknown zone. Here in the twilight, here in the twilight, twilight zone. Quick inches from the rip, they saw the picture through a third eye. People came on skepticism, thinking just to her precision. No. Suddenly they heard the sound, this melody that keeps feeling wrong. A sign goes up ahead is calling from this mystic unknown zone. Here in the twilight, here in the twilight, here in the twilight, twilight zone. Here in the twilight, here in the twilight, here in the twilight, twilight zone.
It's alright, it's alright. Thank you, bye-bye.
Submitted fear of the fool. When Mr. Miller was about to take a trip into oddness and obsolescence through a zone whose boundaries are that of imagination, accompanying him on this journey is the mesmerizing sound of the Twilight Zone.
On a cold and rainy night when Mr. Miller had a rare flight, comes up there by the boom, then the engine stopped to listen with the plane to be. Suddenly he heard the sound, this melody that keeps spinning round. Now he resides and plays trombone in the mystic unknown zone. Here in the twilight,